Everybody, Triteri back again with another video. Oh yeah, guys, Alexander Zverev won his 15th tennis title in his career and his 4th Master 1000 title after defeating Matteo Berrettini in 3 sets. He lost the first one 7-6, lost the tiebreak I believe 10-8. And then won the second set 6-4 and won the third set 6-3. I'm gonna do a review, I'm gonna analyze the match, and for the first time ever, I'm gonna analyze it a little differently. I'm gonna analyze it without seeing any kind of stats. Yeah, I will do that. I will give my review, I will give my analyze of the match, how I saw it, and not with stats. And let's see how close I am to the reality. Look, guys, this match was what separated the winner from the loser was 3 things, especially 2 things, but I will say the third. The first thing was, the most important thing was the serve. There you have the main #1 reason why Zverev defeated Matteo Berrettini. I thought yesterday when I did my preview that Matteo Berrettini would serve better than Zverev. That was not the case, obviously. Zverev definitely served better than Matteo Berrettini. It is not only because he was broken only 1 time, which was in the first set. I just felt that Zverev was winning more points behind his first serve. And it must have been that case. I don't know, I've not seen anything stats, I'm telling you guys. But he must have won more points behind his first serve than Matteo Berrettini, for sure. I believe Zverev has won over 70% points behind his first serve, over 70%. Matteo Berrettini, I don't think Matteo Berrettini has won over 70% points behind his first serve. I believe Zverev has won over 75% behind his first serve. I will say like that, over 75%. Zverev has won between 75 to 80% behind his first serve. Between 75 to 80%. I swear to God, guys, I have not seen anything. Matteo Berrettini, I believe he has won between 70 to 75 behind his first serve. So I don't think Matteo Berrettini is way much behind. And when it comes to winning points behind second serves, I think it is even Steven there. I think, because Zverev usually doesn't win a lot of points behind second serves. But he didn't need to use his second serve so much in this match. Zverev was landing a lot of first serves in. I don't know how many, I've not seen it, but probably he has landed between 65% first serves in to 75%. Between in these numbers, I believe Zverev has landed between 65 to 75% first serves in. I believe Zverev has landed in total in the match. Matteo Berrettini, I believe he has landed between 60 to 65% first serves in. I don't think Matteo Berrettini has landed over 65%. So Zverev was obviously landing more first serves in than Matteo Berrettini. Zverev was obviously winning more points behind his first serve than Matteo Berrettini. And I actually believe that Zverev has even won more points behind his second serves, but not with much. Maybe with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4%, not more. Maybe Zverev has won, say, 51% behind his second serve, and Matteo Berrettini maybe 49 or 50. But possibly Matteo Berrettini has won more points behind the second serves. That is possible, but I don't think so. But winning points behind second serves, it is more even Steven between them. But not when it comes to winning points behind his first serve. I could see that with my own eyes. So Zverev won this match because he was serving better than Matteo Berrettini, for sure. If you compare all points won, both behind first serves and second serves, Zverev was definitely returning much better than Matteo Berrettini. Now I know why Matteo Berrettini has won only 4 titles in his career, even though he's 24 years old and has been top 10 in the world, say for over 1 year now. He doesn't have a great return. He's a horrible returner. All respect to Zverev's serve. He has a murderous good serve, Zverev. But Matteo Berrettini he doesn't do enough when Zverev uses his second serve. He just doesn't do enough. Zverev was putting 8 out of 10 of Matteo Berrettini's serves that Matteo was serving. 8 out of 10 Zverev was putting into the court. Matteo Berrettini was not getting any cheap points immediately after serve. What Matteo Berrettini did really good, especially the first set, Matteo Berrettini was really good in the short rallies. I'm pretty sure Matteo Berrettini won the short rally battle in the first set. I'm pretty sure about that. 1 to 4 shots. Because Matteo Berrettini is so dangerous when he lands his first serve and then he immediately takes the control of the rally with his forehand and he just smashes a winner. So Matteo Berrettini resume and his recipe is land the first serve and then just put the ball away with his forehand. Matteo Berrettini's weaknesses as a tennis player is his returns, is his backhand. He came away against other weaker opponents earlier the week. Against Casper Ruud yesterday. He played a great match and he fooled me. When I saw him play that kind of good tennis against Casper Ruud, he was murderous good on serve. He was murderous good in doing winners. He was dictating the rallies with his forehand. But Casper Ruud is a completely different player. He doesn't serve as great as Zverev, not even close. He doesn't return as good as Zverev, not even close. And he doesn't have any good of a backhand as Zverev, not even close. So, Casper Ruud could not even bother Matteo Berrettini yesterday because Casper Ruud is 3 times worse as a tennis player than compared with Alexander Sasha Zverev. For God's sakes, Casper Ruud has only won 1 title in his career. Sasha Zverev has won 15 now. And 5 of those 15 titles are big titles. 4 Masters 2000 titles and 1 ATP Tour Finals title in London. So, the reasons why Zverev won this match was of 3 things. He was serving better, he was returning much better, and he was much more solid from a baseline. When the rallies were over 5 shots, the rallies between 5 to 8 shots, I am pretty confident that Zverev has won those rallies. I am pretty confident, without seeing any stats. When the rallies were over 9 shots, I am pretty confident that Alexander Zverev has won those rallies when they were over 9 shots. And even the rallies, but the rallies 1 to 4 shots, I am not confident that Zverev won those. I'm not, guys. Tell me down below if he won them. I'm not seeing anything. I'm doing an experiment here. I think the short rallies 1 to 4 shots, it is more even Steven there who won that 1 to 4 shots battle. But 5 to 8 shots, I'm pretty confident Zverev won those. Over 9 shots, I'm pretty confident Zverev won those as well. Look, Zverev was the better player. Maybe not with much, but he was the better player. The only set that was close here was actually the first set, where the match was even Steven. They went toe-to-toe and the match went to a tie-break. And Berrettini, he took a lead 5-love, and then Zverev came back 5-4, and then Berrettini 6-4, and Zverev came back 6-6, and they went back and forth, and in the end Berrettini won that set 10-8. But I swear to you guys, I swear to God, I knew it. Even though Berrettini won the first set, I knew it. He was in big trouble because Zverev was holding his serve comfortably. Berrettini was not holding his serve comfortably. And when Zverev won the second set, I swear to God, I was 90% certain Zverev will be the winner. Because I knew the scenario, what will happen in the third set. I knew Zverev will hold his serve easy. And I knew that sooner or later, Zverev will take his teeth to Berrettini's serving games. Because Berrettini was having troubles holding his serve in the third set. Zverev was coming closer and closer and breaking his serve, and in the end he broke his serve 2 times in the third set, 1 time in the second set and 1 time in the first set. In total, Zverev breaks Berrettini's serve 4 times. Berrettini breaks Zverev's serve only 1 time. So my analysis from yesterday, when I thought that Berrettini would serve better than Zverev and that's why he will win the match, was completely wrong. I was completely wrong in my analysis. Obviously, Berrettini is not as good of a server than Zverev. I thought that Berrettini will serve better in total if you count in the second serves as well. But no, Zverev was landing so many first serves in this match. I'm pretty confident that Zverev has landed between 65 to 75% first serves in. And when Zverev lands this many first serves in, he's more or less untouchable. He's more or less untouchable. It was not the most beautiful match to watch. I believe that both of these players did more unforced errors than winners. Once again, I have not seen any stats. I swear, the only stat I've seen, because I'm an honest guy, it was when they showed them stats after the first set. When they showed the stats after the first set, I don't remember exactly what the stats was in the first set. When they showed how many serve aces you have done and how many winners and unforced errors, etc., etc. The only stats I did saw was in the first set, and those stats showed me that they were keep doing more unforced errors than winners. That is the only stat I've seen, I will be honest. After that, I have not seen anything. So, but I believe when the match has been over, when it has been all said and done, I am pretty confident that both Zverev and Berrettini, they have done more unforced errors than winners, both of them. But of course, Berrettini has done much more unforced errors than Zverev. I am pretty confident about that because he goes more for his shots. He doesn't have a complete game like Zverev have. At least Zverev is more complete than Berrettini, that's for sure. Zverev has a great backhand, decent forehand, great serve. Zverev's biggest weapon in his game is of course his serve, and really good returns. Matteo Berrettini was not getting any cheap points at all, especially not in the second and third set. Anything. I swear that to you guys. Zverev, he was getting a lot of free points. Why? Because Matteo Berrettini is a horrible returner, especially when he goes against a big server like Zverev, especially in these fast conditions. Matteo Berrettini's biggest test was Zverev. Zverev was a completely different animal for Matteo Berrettini to face compared to what he faced earlier this week when he faced Fognini and in the semi-final was Casper Ruud, Christian Garin, all decent players. I'm not saying anything, not all respect to those players, but none of these three players, Casper, Christian Garin, Fabio Fognini, they are not even close as good as Alexander Zverev. Alexander Zverev is one of the best tennis players in the world. He's top 10 in the world for a reason, for God's sakes. He has now won 5 big titles in his career, very, very deservedly. He was, I will even say he was not little better than Matteo Berrettini. Not little. I will say he was even far better, not much better. I'm not saying much better, but the third set was not even. The third set was not even close. Not even the second set. The second set was only one break. Zverev got that break and he won the second set 6-4. But the third set, that was not even close. 6-3, 2 breaks for Zverev, not 1, 2. The only really close set here was the first set. And if Zverev would have won that first set, he would have won this match in straights. I swear that to you guys. He would have won this match in straights. And even in that first set, they both won, I believe, because I saw the stats in the first set, they both won 46 points each. If I'm not mistaken. 46 points each, they both won. Yeah, even in the first set. So you can see that Matteo Berrettini was not the better player, not even in that first set. He didn't win more points than Alexander Zverev in that first set. They both won 46 points each. 46 or 48, something like that. I don't remember exactly. 46 or 48. So Matteo Berrettini was not even better than Zverev in the first set. He just won the more important points. He was just better on the tiebreak, that's all. But in the second set, in the third set, Zverev was not much, but far better than Berrettini. Far better, man. Far. Say 20% better than Berrettini. Not 5, not 15, 20% better than Berrettini. He was serving better, he was returning better, he was much better, he was much more consistent from the baseline. Matteo Berrettini was doing too many errors, man. Look, I don't know how many errors he did, but I am pretty confident that he has done over 45 unforced errors, Matteo Berrettini. I would say even over 50 unforced errors. I would say even over 50 unforced errors Matteo Berrettini has done in this match. I don't think that Zverev has done over 50 unforced errors. I'm completely sure about that. I think Zverev has done between 25 to 35 unforced errors. Between 25 to 35. Matteo Berrettini, he has for sure done over 50 unforced errors. There you have it, guys. It was a completely different analyze this time. I want to do analyze without seeing any stats. And you have seen the stats. You have seen the numbers about this match. You can comment down below how if I was right in my analyze, or if I was wrong, or if I was in middle, in something in the between. So now we go over to Rome. Let's see, Matteo Berrettini. He will have a big tough battle in the first round against Bashashvili. Matteo Berrettini is a good tennis player. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to take anything away from him. But I am understanding now why he has never won a Masters 1000 title, Matteo Berrettini, and why he will never win a Grand Slam title. I don't think Matteo Berrettini will never win a Grand Slam title. I seriously don't think so. Zverev, I believe Zverev will someday, before he retires, win a Grand Slam title, 1 or 2. I don't think Matteo Berrettini will do that. He has too weak of a backhand, too weak of a returns. He just is too inconsistent. He's really enjoyable to watch when he's firing in his all cylinders, like he did against Casper Ruud in the semifinals, like he did against Christian Garin, like he did in Belgrade 2 weeks ago. But when he faces hard competition, when he faces a player who serves great, who does good returns, and who can keep the ball alive from a baseline, he's in trouble. He is in trouble. He doesn't have the greatest shot tolerance, Matteo Berrettini. And I understand him. He cannot just play. He cannot just go in too long exchanges from a baseline, because if he does that, he will be toast. Because then his opponents will attack his backhand, and his backhand is not the greatest in the world. He mostly times slices it, or he will hit it down the line, but he doesn't hit it down the line with superior good. Sometimes he can hit some good backhands down the line here and there, but for Matteo Berrettini to win the biggest trophies like Masters and Grand Slams, he needs to improve. He's a good tennis player, don't misunderstand me. One of the best tennis players in the world for sure, but when he comes up against the biggest elites, like of course Alexander Zverev he is top 10 in the world for a reason, he's top 8 in the world for a reason, Alexander Zverev, then Matteo Berrettini, he gets exposed. His only chance for Matteo Berrettini is just to keep the rally short, 1-4, serve and hit winners with his forehand, serve and hit winners with his forehand. That is his only chance. If the rally goes over 4 shots, Matteo Berrettini is toast. Maybe Matteo Berrettini will someday win a Masters in his career. That is not impossible. But I don't think Matteo Berrettini will ever win a Grand Slam title. That is my feeling. Maybe I will be wrong. Let's see. Now I understand why he has won only 4 titles in his career, despite he's 25 years old. Because 25 years old, man, he's not crazy young. He's not crazy young. I don't think he will go to court. I don't think Matteo Berrettini will go to a quarterfinal in Rome. I don't think so. He can defeat Bashashvili. That is not impossible. But I will not be surprised if he gets knocked out against Bashashvili. And then against Tsitsipas, I think Tsitsipas will take out Matteo Berrettini. I think so. Zverev can of course go deep in Rome. He has won Rome before. He's with that serve, with that backhand, with that returns. He's dangerous for everybody, but I don't think Zverev will have an easy time in Rome like he had in Madrid. The conditions in Rome are completely different. They are slower, so he will not have an easy time. I don't think Zverev will win Rome back-to-back, winning Madrid and then winning Rome. I don't think so, man. I will be huge impressed if Zverev did that achievement, winning Madrid and Rome back-to-back. But let's see if he can prove me wrong. Let's see. So, guys, there you have it. I will rip up this video. I will close this Madrid tournament for the 2021, and now we go over to Rome and let's see what happens there. Big congratulations to Alexander Zverev. He was clearly the best player in Madrid, dropped only one set, and that was in the final against Berrettini. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.